Well then. Hi, Rushy here. Welcome to Cabernet. Obviously, as you just saw, this is the demo version of the game. This is a game where we play as an aristocrat, I assume, that's been made into a vampire. And we have to either keep up the facade or choose to accept our monstrous nature. This game is set for release this year sometime. Unsure when, there's no official release date. However, I love the idea of being a vampiric aristocrat that either helps or eats my companions, I guess? I don't know. We've got to struggle with our morality and see whether or not I want to be a monster or help people. Whoa! Okay, that was awesome. That made my heart a little bit happy. Black screen of death. Oh, clouds. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century. So, 1800s, my fellow friends. Probably 1890s, we could say.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Liza. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet.
Elizaveta Morozova, 1872 to 18... Yes.
I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
Where are we located in the world?
There.
Uncle Mitko.
Right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Liza.
Liza.
If I
Nice.
may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life.
I'd like to understand what the symbols are on my tombstone.
Despite her obvious calling for medicine,
Oh,
when she was little, I always thought she would become...
is this how I customize my character? Well, well, she has a calling for medicine. I wouldn't want to. I'd love to be a writer.
a famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin
I
a
do write
yarn.
novels. Well, I attempt to. So that would be like a dream. Vampire writer would be even better dream.
She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl.
I used to do that. I used to make little paper books. Like I would draw pictures and then write a story and then glue it together and make my own stories. If that doesn't give you any indication of how much of a nerd I am.
The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
Okay.
By the time she graduated,
Also, I mean nerd in a good way. Nerds are top tier. Mwah, love them. By the time she graduated, scientific mind or thirst for written word.
Liza must have read
I should have
every
given her
book
some
there was
science.
in the
Oh,
school
shit.
library.
I wasn't that bad.
To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics.
Yeah, I've started collecting classic novels too, just so I could read them for some unknown reason. I don't know. I love knowledge. I love learning things, and I feel like I don't like talking about I've never read Frankenstein, but I know the basic story, and I don't like discussing things that involve Frankenstein because I haven't read Frankenstein. I want to know what the book is about. Anyway, I'm rambling.
That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one
Oh,
of the first women to achieve that in the whole country.
that's right, because before then, women were not able to do things like that. We were just meant to stay in a house and cook and birth children. How dare a woman read and do medical things?
If someone deserved that honor, it was our Liza.
I'd like to say that I'm embellishing, but I really don't think I am. Honestly.
But my niece was so much more than a gifted
There
student.
had to have been a doctor before 18 something. Like a female doctor. Right? She was a passionate artiste.
Even with all her talent for science, what everybody truly knew her by
Her
was
science
her
is zero.
artistic nature and angelic voice.
I don't have any science.
Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin?
Ah, she's got a beautiful voice. I was going to say, I can't draw for shit,
Her
but
singing, no matter the song, time, or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful.
I think if I was born back then, I could get around with with my singer voice. My singer voice.
She was my favorite niece.
That's all I gave myself.
Let us raise a glass to her.
So raise your glass if you
Pour some vodka for Corda, too.
Ooh.
He is old enough to send his sister off.
Pour one out for the homies.
A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours.
I'm sorry for taking this so lightly, but I think it's only because I know she's
Let
about to be a
those pieces
vampire.
help Liza, wherever she is now. To Liza.
How old was the little brother? Was he just fucking down in vodka? Okay, well that's an interesting way to character create or character customize. I liked that. I'm also in a very weird mood today. Probably why I'm talking so much about nonsensical shit. Ooh.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
Is it due to all the blood
My mother
falling on you?
used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
Ew.
When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but
That's
also strangely empty.
the weirdest dream.
I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Ah, that was unsettling. Hi. Oh, dear Lord.
Mom?
Whoa, why do I... Okay, those were my internal thoughts. My internal voice is just going to be an Australian girl from fucking Queensland.
Cola?
Olya? Oh. My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. No, my body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Oh, WASD to walk around. Whoa, this has a lot more interaction than I expected. Either this is a nightmare or I'm in hell. Yeah, I have a bucket of blood. This feels too real to be a dream. I will have this lantern. An old kerosene lamp someone left in the room. Okay. My bed looks so comfy. Oh, what's this?
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
A handcrafted sterling silver medallion passed on to Liza by her father. Press tab to access the journal. Oh. This me. I'm Elizaveta Morozova, I don't know. I'm really bad at science and history, but I'm great at writing and music. Quests. Welcome to the high life. Escape the chamber. Okay. Calendar. We've got a relationships panel. And there's a glossary. No glass touching is allowed when toasting for a dead person. Okay. And then there's traditional Local higher education institutions existed in Eastern Europe for centuries. However, in some countries, many females were only able to study at these institutions at the very end of the 19th century. Okay, yeah. So I guess in their country, wherever their country is. Eastern Europe, obviously. So like around Russia and that sort of thing. Poland, those sorts of places. Serbia. Okay, what's that?
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Why? Why is it disturbing? Is it because I'm dead?
Locked.
Ah. It's locked.
The cupboard is locked.
Why is the cupboard
Why would
locked?
anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
That is a good question. Why is only some of my internal thoughts like voiced? Can I look at my... where's my inventory? Can I look at my medallion? I guess I need to call for help then.
Locked. Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone? It's no use.
Well, that's...
The cupboard is locked. Why? Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Hello?
Are you still there?
Are they moving like a...
Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Yes.
Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door?
Yes?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Will you help me?
No.
What is it that you want from me?
It's fucking rude.
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
No.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Yes, of course.
And it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me?
That's so weird and unsettling.
If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Elizaveta. I don't know if I like the deal I just made.
Ah!
Ow!
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
Was it perhaps
It's open.
my vampiric bite?
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Yeah. Okay, so I've escaped the chamber. Access my character sheet. To distribute, I got, new points. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing to upgrade your skills. Press the plus and minus next to a skill you'd like to modify. I feel like I should have some more in science, maybe some history. Yeah. Just so I have like a varied range. My vampire rank has increased. You're telling me I'm a vampire? No way. Am I in a vampire's castle?
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Ugh. Who are these people?
What a peculiar painting.
Oh, I'm Art.
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Damn, I wish I had more history. fucking locked.
It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
It's mine.
After all that has happened, I think I deserve this.
Yeah, that's my money now. Hello? I gained... Oh. Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or I don't know how to say this word. Nihilism? Nihilism? Points. Some choices will only become available after she reaches certain levels. This game is a lot more involved than I thought.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Yeah,
Still,
I'm gonna leave it on.
Why risk it? God saves the man who saves himself.
I don't want to see what my reflection shows. When will my reflection show who I am inside? What is that? Oh my god. I don't have 3 science! Heck!
This is unbearable.
The staircase?
I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
Dracula. It's always Dracula. Oh.
What in heavens is all this?
Am I just in a party? Oh, fuck.
I will make sense of all this later.
I'm not dressed.
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
I'm not dressed appropriately.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor?
Such a filthy... Yes, I know. I'm not dressed. She must be a nihilist, spreading
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Oh.
Sorry.
Thank you for asking if I'm okay.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is I have absolutely no appetite for it.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week.
I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Ooh.
Where were you when I...
Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy. Come over here. I don't bite.
Are you sure?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice.
Oh.
Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
What the fuck does that mean?
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you.
We all vamps here?
How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around when she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused.
Hi, Hussar.
If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
I think it's blued. Oh.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot
It's
better. all of a
Definitely
sudden.
blued.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you, Countess.
Thank you kindly, madam.
What's your last name? I don't know. Orlova?
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child.
Or did I just name you?
Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
Yay, when I'm healthy, I can increase my walking pace. Ooh, where's the cloakroom?
Countess is right. I should get dressed before exploring.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years.
Okay, get
Goodness.
dressed.
This must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
I have to put it
I can't
on.
ruin such beauty with dirt.
Better wash up first. Okay.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Me. Ah, yes. We know this.
What is this?
Ah,
Where is my reflection? I can't see myself.
I shouldn't have done that.
It must be a trick mirror. I should wash up anyway.
I'm a vampire. Blah, 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 blah.
That should do it, hopefully. The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
Much better than talking to those stuffy people.
Goodness, this such an
Yes, we heard you say this. We're going to put it on. Ooh! This is my nightgown and this is my dress. Wait, does this give me +5 history and politics
It's
while I'm wearing
perfect.
it?
Fits like a glove.
Does that actually give me... Oh, it does! Hell yeah! I'm a refined lady. Hello.
I still don't know what's happening here, or at least I hope I don't.
You're
But
smart.
delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
You're smart, you know what it is. Why is he holding a tiny doll?
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. Do tell.
Why is he holding a doll?
They say.
I don't like that. Where's the outside? Let me out! Oh, hello. Ooh, I have 3 skills down at the bottom left, and I want to know. It's having a cigarette. So the Countess is here and Hussar's here. Hello. No, I want to talk to you. Talk to... Oh, I gotta hold down.
Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball.
Hello.
Liza, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Fucking thanks. Can't return the compliment.
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
I mean, I have. She hasn't. Hindsight's 2020. I'm a vampire.
Could you really be vampires?
We, Liza, you, me, the Countess, nearly everyone here at the manor. Vampires, creatures of the night, blood-sucking monsters. Your pick. Just like you read about in folktales.
Whoa!
Are you just playing tricks on me? Is this all a joke?
Only the best kind there is.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Well, that wasn't at all what I was concerned about, but thanks.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Liza, you just won the lottery.
I don't even remember how it happened.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Okay.
What about my family? When can I see them?
Never!
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Okay.
I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of.
What? People asking you fucking questions? Dude, I'm a vampire now. I wasn't, like, in my world 5 minutes ago.
Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing.
You look like you're about to enter into a My Chemical Romance video.
Why don't you
Just
go
by the
talk
way.
the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace?
Alright, you tall purple-eyed fuckwit. Sure.
After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
Why is your mustache so thin? And you've got slits in your eyebrow. You think you're so cool.
I suppose I can do that.
Sorry.
Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure?
You sure I'll figure it out on your own?
All right
Fine.
then. I'll go see if someone can actually help me.
Meh.
All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
I
No
wouldn't
rush,
thank him.
please.
He's a bit of a dick. Alright, so we gotta find out what's happening. We got to socialize. Hello. Oh, you're not the guest I can socialize with. What about you with your tiny little dog?
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know.
My name's Matilda.
Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes. Well, apologies.
Petya.
Petya, we should probably go discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Aw.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
Hey, what up,
I
buddy?
don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us.
You not a vamp?
Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar.
You want to suck his
He
blood.
is most certainly human.
His blood. Hello, human. Can I talk to you?
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown.
Yes,
How
hi.
are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Liza, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
Hello, Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my...
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy.
No one wants to talk about Matilda either.
The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Yeah.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
Oh, she's beautiful. I think she looks great.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it.
I love your glasses too.
I'm hoping to show her to the Countess.
So
With her approval, the
interesting.
sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy.
Nothing wrong with that.
My father always called this foolishness, among other things.
I'm sure you can make a lot of money out of it too if
That
that's
it's
what you
not
want.
manly work.
Ah,
I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I mean, if they're like wooden dolls, you're working with wood. What's wrong with that?
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait.
She might become sentient and have telekinetic powers.
My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
I think they're gonna eat him.
How did you end up being invited here?
They're gonna
if
eat
you don't mind me
him.
asking.
He's the like the only one that I've liked so far, which means that something bad's gonna happen to
Oh,
him.
that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work.
Oh, fuck, Oli.
She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
I see.
Why am I
How is
talking to this
pitching
man?
going so far?
I'll admit, it's
gonna make
a
me
little
sad.
slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me.
Ah!
But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Best
now.
of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Liza. You're very kind.
I unlocked him though. I unlocked him in my relationships category. He can't die now. He says his status is alive, and he will stay that way. Hello? Hello?
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh. Hello?
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
I'm
Hi,
Liza.
Arbin.
Good evening to you, too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
Bit too vampire-y for me, I'm afraid.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
Sick
That's a
earring,
good
by the
piece of
way.
advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Okay.
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert.
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
Okay, I guess I need to learn what a literary salon
exciting.
is.
All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I'll make sure to visit.
Ooh, new quest.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents.
Ah.
And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny.
I just drank a cup of blood.
Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me.
She's taking it very well.
May I trouble you for some advice?
I'm not gonna lie.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
Like blood or wine?
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
Yeah, but blood could become yours.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
Thanks.
Well, I should get going.
That's not ominous.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
We will. You invited me to your club. And now I have to go there. Oh. Oh. I thought I unlocked Arbin. Oh, there's another page. Oh. There's so many people. What's a literary club? places, culture, literary salon. It's a gathering of people held by inspiring hosts. During the gathering, they amuse one another and increase their knowledge through conversation. Oh, yeah, well, I kind of knew that.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for
Russian
the night.
roulette, wow.
Fine. Get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Aha. Hello.
Now, would you look at this
Little Miss
pretty
Boring.
picture? I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar.
Oh.
Name is Alisa, by the way.
Alisa?
Liza, it's a pleasure. So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Why?
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this
Vampiric
yet.
life boring for you?
What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, maybe not in the middle of this soiree.
Suit yourself.
May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
Just don't eat him.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires
I still
live
think they're
forever?
gonna eat him.
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't die? I mean, stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
Oh.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
I don't. I mean.
I suppose infinite time does add some gravity to it.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petya's?
I would think his would be more valuable. See, here's the thing. Like, they always say that the thing that makes life worth living is the fact that it ends, you know? Because it gives you an incentive to do all the things you want to do before, you know, the inevitability of the end. If you're just given endless time, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Petya's would be more valuable, but I'm going to say equal.
What a strange question. They are equally important, of course.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
As long as it remains in thought.
Indeed.
Cool. Glad we had this talk.
I think someone is calling for me.
They're not at all. But I'm super glad that we had that talk. Turn to Hussar. Ah, this asshole. You've been out here smoking
Good
for
timing.
ages.
I just finished up.
It really doesn't look like it.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Liza. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
Okay.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
What my burn?
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Oh.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
What? What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, all right?
I'm glad you could see all that from over there.
All right.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Millions.
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
Right.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we?
It was you, wasn't it?
Well, that ends well.
It was him.
So, are there any other questions?
Yes. Are there any other creatures?
Vampires are real. Does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Yes, no, yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me.
Well, ghosts are real.
So, are there any other questions?
No, that's it. That's it.
I suppose
Thank
that's
you.
it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
Well, for starters, I'm still dead, apparently. Dead.
Oh, get over it already. What's even the difference between being dead or alive? You can walk, you can talk, what else do you need?
What about my immortal soul?
See, I know you're that type, getting all bogged down in the details. It's a minor inconvenience, really, for everything that you get in return.
And what do we get in return?
All right. Have you read Thunderstorm?
Of course. Haha, I'm literature.
Of course I did. Tragic story.
It sure is. Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Liza. It's very simple.
How are you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time, then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
I've unlocked a ability. I'm a bat. I'm cute as hell!
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
Oh my god. Ah! Okay, bat landing. Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. Whoa! I have to water my plants. Sorry. To land while in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears underneath you. Oh.
Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
Oh my god. Whee! I'm so fast.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death. Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
Oh, sorry, I went too far. Yes, I do feel alive. Whew.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I have 3 coins for my
Are you gonna make me eat him?
Then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman.
Ah,
Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me.
Okay. I'll just fly down here and
How
land.
is life, Trophime?
Trophime.
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already. All right, enough pleasantries.
Honestly,
Watch this.
it's probably how he gets through the day. Whoa.
What happened to him? Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
What does enchantment do exactly?
We take over his brain.
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like
Oh.
a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires.
I didn't say that.
Ah?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry, whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
Mine's drinking water upside down. That sounds weirder. I just grab a cup and I like tip it until so I focus on. Yeah, look, I don't know.
So why would
I'm just
you
gonna
want
stop
to
talking.
enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons. One, people in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
Okay. Second reason.
And what is the second reason?
To
I
drink.
think you already know.
To drink. Huh.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
I've learned how to be vampire. Whoa!
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute.
There's so much blood in my mouth. I don't want to eat him. Oh, no.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body. No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
The rain kicked in at the best time.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
Whoa.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet.
It's already wet, bro.
Do you remember the way back?
I do. Hussar? Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself.
That's good to know.
I'll see you soon.
Considering you were such an ass to
I should
begin
get back
with.
to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first...
Let me take a selfie. Sorry.
Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted.
Are you going to tell him to go?
I should try it on Trophine.
Hypnotize Trophine.
Can you hear me, Trophine? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Drink less.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Cool. I've gained humanity. You're welcome, Trophine. I'm gonna be a bat now and I'm gonna fly back to the car. This is so cool. The flying is amazing. Oh, no.
What was that?
No. I know what that was.
Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though.
I know what that was. I don't want to go in. Oh, wait, I can't go in. Can I not? Oh. Am I going this way? No? Okay. Maybe this is the end of the demo. Because I literally just can't. I can't even run anymore. This is raining. The flying is honestly still amazing. Well, for now, I think since I've been recording this for a while, we're just going to work on the assumption that I'm pretty sure Petya's dead. I reloaded and now suddenly I can do this. I can go back in. Oh no.
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
You have no self-control at all.
Who are you?
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling. What is this?
Yeah,
My
it's
God.
Petya. I knew he was gonna die.
It's Petya's doll, Matilda.
What did you do?
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained a man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is going to fry for this, and as sure as hell won't be me.
Are you mad? No one is going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
You monsters. How could you do this?
Oh, Liza's morality is still shaping. Yeah.
And who are you exactly?
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
Well, how did I know that Petya would die? Hi.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
Why did you then?
I can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folk tales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
Arbin,
Yes?
do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps.
I like Arbin.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
Oh.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Thanks, Arbin. I'm gonna read a book now. On the Origin of Species. Ooh. Oh, Camilla. That's a vampire book, I think. The Prince. I actually have that in my library to read. And that's Anton Chekhov. Nice. So this is about scientific literature, the foundation of biology. This is a gothic knowledge about Carmilla, the vampire before Dracula. It's a play. Oh. Let me read Carmilla. Maybe I should read actually this because I'm not very good at science. Man selects only for his own good, nature only for that of the being which she tends. Nice. What about... Oh, I guess that's it. Can't read anymore.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it.
Oh. Fucking shit.
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
Ruckus? I've heard of ruckus. There's fucking blood everywhere. You'll make choices in Cabernet. Some of little and some of big consequence. You will not always know which one is which.
They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it. My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now. I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage.
Sorry about Petya.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Or whatever it is we have.
Oh, man.
But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
I am curious.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember.
I don't know who the fuck the
before
doctor
I woke up.
is.
The doctor? He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trofim. He will take you to the doctor's place in town.
Is it, like, important that I wake up in the Countess's house?
He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen.
Ah.
Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
Okay, understood.
I understand.
Good girl. You should go. Trofim will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
R.I.P. You had...
Hey, Liza?
Yes?
Yeah?
Never mind.
Oh. I'm insisting.
You've only turned recently.
I'm insisting.
When was the last time you watched the sunrise?
It must have been a couple weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams.
What did it feel like?
I'm being sincere.
Well, I was worried about the day to come, and when a ray of sun fell on my face, I don't know. I felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask?
No reason.
I can't watch the fucking sunrise, obviously.
It's just been a while since I've seen one. You will hear from the Countess soon.
I'm sure I will.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Just take it with you, please.
Okay.
All right, I will.
Thanks.
Oh, I cut her off. I'm sorry.
I swear it just blinked.
That was creepy.
Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't go that way. I can go this way, though. Oh, there we are. That's the end. Yeah, this game is fun. I'm excited to play more of it. I said more earlier before I had the bug that meant I couldn't get back into the house. But yeah, so I'll just cut back to me then and we'll finish this episode up. Well, this video up. Q past Roshi. So I'm going to leave it here for now. I don't know when this game is coming out, but it looks very fun. And I am honestly loving it so far. There was so much more in this than I was expecting. Yeah. And then maybe eventually, I'm going to. When this game comes out, I will play it. Because this game just seems really fun. There's so much more in here that I was expecting, and I'm really excited to play it. It's mixing fantasy with late 1800s, early 1900s, my type of shit. I love that time period. It was really bad in a lot of ways, but you know, I don't know, there's something about it. And I'll be excited to play this. I love the character sheet type aspect of it. I play D&D a lot, so things like this make me excited. And yeah, I love vampires. I have no information about the actual release date, at least not from the Steam page. I'm sure that there's probably some more information out there if I could search for it. But for now, I think I'll just leave it here and thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.